we are back, right, with another client interview. So just getting experience from a client who's actually went through the program and is still in the program. So Conor started with me a few months ago. Right now, Conor is booking a flight to Thailand. I'm meeting him in person in 2 weeks in Thailand. I could have done this interview there and then, but I'm meeting him in Thailand in 2 weeks. So he's flying there with his missus. He's literally used the money from Ecom. He's generated over 10k in Ecom over the last couple of months, and he's used the money to book accommodation, book flights, all for the next 4 months while he's meeting us in Thailand and traveling and being where he wants to be. He's completely leaving the 9 to 5. He is leaving his job, and he's a real case of what we want to have more of in 2026. So Conor and Caitlin were hard workers. They put in the graft and they got the results. They put a plan together and stuck to it. It's so important when you actually start something like this that you go all in and you put a plan in and you execute it. Don't put a plan in and stick to it for 2 weeks and then fall off. You put a plan in and execute. So that is exactly what they've done, and now they're getting to reap the benefits. He works in Lidl. He's currently working in Lidl. It's a supermarket in Ireland and around Europe, and now he's leaving his little job, and that's it. He does not have to go back. He will never have to go back. As long as he sticks with us and he's building stores and keeps going on the path that he's going on, he doesn't have to return to work. Yeah, man. So just wanted to ask you a few questions about your experience, right? So just like how you got on, basically what you'd like tell other people on the outside, and just want to find out like a bit about from when you started to up to now, which was you've been about 4 or 5 months with us now. What's your experience been like so far, like since you joined the group overall, do you think?
Yeah, it's been really good, to be honest. Yeah, definitely I've seen myself turn into a different person, to be quite honest. I think I'm less negative about situations. I actually think that it's made me more positive in situations, more supportive of other people.
What do you think about the support on the inside? Like it's crazy when you see someone puts in a win, like, and there's just so many responses to it. Like, and these are people you don't even know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the community is top class, to be honest. Like, and it's not even just Ecom wins; it's all wins. People celebrate every win. It's people in there, what they're doing personally in their lives, in the gym. You know, everyone is just so supportive. I had never met pretty much any of these people before, and when we had our in-person meetup, it was like I was after meeting a group of friends from years ago, to be quite honest.
That's it, exactly. And that's the way it was in Bali. Like, there was people flew out to Bali too, and I'd never met them, and like we're all in this villa, like staying together, we're living together for 2 days, you know. And even the Ireland meetup, like, it was some crack. Like, we had the best time ever, and it was just a bunch of strangers in a room. Like, we had never actually, I hadn't met any of the boys in person, you know. It's crazy.
Yeah, the community it's so positive. You always have support, and even if you have any queries, there's always someone there to help. If it's not you or Lauren, it's another community member that's always willing to give their experience as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing as well. Like, everyone's actually like-minded. So I think the one thing I noticed for me, obviously traveling Asia and traveling the world, like when making money online, there's not many Irish people doing this, and there's not many definitely Irish people who are like-minded. You meet Irish people who are on holidays, you know. So like, to be able to be in a group of like-minded people, because none of my mates are really into this at all. Like, they're only very few are kind of slightly into it, but that's why we built this group. It's amazing to actually have people with similar interests all in one place. Even though you're not meeting them in person, they're still there.
Yeah, I totally agree, to be honest. A lot of my friends, again, yeah, like you, they wouldn't be very much into the same things as I am anymore, and it's good. It's quite refreshing, to be quite honest, to be able to meet so many people that want to do so much with their lives.
It's mad. And for such a group that's like such a close-knit community and full of Irish people, like, what would you say to like the skeptical lads standing on the outside, not knowing like if it's real or not, or not knowing like if it's worth it or anything? Like, I think it's crazy, but like, there's people standing on the outside like still skeptical, even though they see all of us inside.
Yeah, to be quite honest, I think even just Irish people in general are the biggest skeptics ever. Like, I see anything now on social and I think, no, it's fake, it's scripted, it's a scam. But I found comfort in the fact of how local you are to my area. I felt comfortable. I knew that you're a genuine lad, and I knew that it was worth taking the shot. To be honest, I do understand the skeptics, but you sometimes you have to just put your trust into another person's hands and take the risk, even though I would have seen it as a risk at the start, and now I never see it as a risk. This wasn't a risk. This was guaranteed success.
That's what I'm saying, and it kind of rolls on to the other question as well. Like, is how did it meet your expectations from when you were just about to join to when you actually joined, seeing the inside, seeing the infrastructure, gave a few weeks, and seeing the support? Like, how did it meet your expectations?
The minute I got involved with the group, I knew that it was for real. The minute I had my first call with you, I was ready. I was game for it. I had been following your journey on socials, and I looked at it and thought you're doing exactly what I dreamed of. So, to be honest, I did. From a distance, I watched for probably 3-4 months maybe, and then one day I was walking in work and I thought, I'm meant for more. Let's take this shot. And I texted you that very day. Yeah.
There's always that turning point, man. There's always that pinnacle. Right, for me, it was like I went on holidays with the boys, and like I just knew when I came back, I was like, there was a turning point. Something had to change, and for me, it was the same thing, going back to work. You know what I mean? Like, what would you say to people like going back to work in January now, and then they're thinking about doing something like this, and they're just going to leave it more time again, even though they've always been thinking about it for maybe the last 12 months, even 2 years? What would you say to those people who are kind of like, again, on the fence, but they're like thinking about it and just kind of letting it go on and on and on, when it's probably going to happen eventually? They want to do it. It's probably going to happen eventually, but like they're just waiting for the best time.
Yeah, to be honest, the people that are waiting for that time, the time is probably never going to actually be right. You need to, like, you need to push yourself that extra bit. If you keep waiting for the right moment, you're probably not going to get that moment. You need to just jump in, even if you feel like it might be too much. It won't be. It will be okay.
Exactly. That's the thing, man. It's like there is, even with anything I do, anything with the business, there's never a right time. There's always, but I'm doing this, but this is coming up now, or there's never the right time. Like, and that's the biggest thing with people. They'll wait for the best time, and it never ever does come. And then situations change, and it's too late. You know, that's the biggest thing.
If you want to change something, you have to take the action yourself, and you're best off doing it now rather than leaving it on the long finger. To be quite honest, there's a lot of people that I know that are very interested, and they tell me, I hate my job, I want to get out of here. Oh, I'd love to do what you're doing. And I tell them, why don't you do what I'm doing? There's nothing stopping you from doing what I'm doing. You could easily do what I'm doing, but you just have to take that leap and not wait around.
The problem is, man, we're coming into an era where it's 2026. AI is going to creep in like crazy this year. Like, it was already creeping in last year. Jobs got replaced. It's going to be insane now. Honestly, it's a different ball game now this year. So everyone's going to start stepping into the online world, the online space, and it is going to become too late. Eventually, it's going to become like you needed to get in when we got in. You know, it's going to become too late. By 2030, it's doubling. Like, so it's going up to 73 trillion, the market value for e-commerce. So like, it's doubling. It took all this time to get to 32 trillion in 2025. It took all this time up to now, decades, but in the next 5 years, it's going to double. That means by 2030, it's probably going to be too late to do anything like this, because we're already there's whales in the game and they're not moving, and you're not going to compete. Anyway, bro, so like, in revenue, you've done about 10K. And
yeah.
The 10K has been like over the Christmas, like, do you know what I mean? There's been things come up, like, do you know, like that's an unreal achievement to do for something like is brand new to you, you know?
Yeah, I've done 10 plus K. across a couple of different stores. I've put it back into my businesses, and then also I've used that money to buy my flights out of Ireland to Thailand. I've also got my accommodation, everything paid for out of the money that I've earned from Ecom for the next 4 months. I've got myself set up for 4 months just through Ecom.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And like something that you only heard of before. Like, it's mad because if you wanted to start any other business or any other thing that can make you money, like, it takes a long time. It's just crazy how we can open stores and close them like that. What do you think of the actual journey, like difficulty wise?
And to be quite honest, I'm not a computer wizard, but you don't even need to be. It's very, very simple. The work itself, once you actually learn, it's very, very simple. The hardest part of it is just being consistent, and the mindset of it. You have to want to do it. But the actual work itself it's very entry level. Pretty much anybody can do it.
Exactly. And obviously the big one in the room is we've got Thailand. Thailand's booked. You're leaving the job, leaving the 9 to 5. Good luck. How do you feel about that, man?
Yeah, it's exciting, man. This day week, leaving the job, and this day 2 weeks flying out to Thailand. So it's incredible. This is everything we dreamed of. Earlier this year, last year now, in April, we had been to Thailand. We spent a month there, and we chased getting back there. And within the year, we found our remote work, and we've done it. We will be back in Thailand, and we really can't wait.
Yeah, we're gonna see you there, man. We'll see you there the second week of February. We'll be there and we'll be together, working together, and it's gonna be fucking sick, man. I can't wait. Like, fair fucks to you for putting in the work and actually doing what you set out to do. Like, don't get me wrong, you did it all yourself. So it's definitely something to be proud of. And the best thing is, like, what's the plan for when you get there? You've got a full roadmap ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been good. The first couple of weeks of January, I've actually been able to sit down and just organise myself, get my plans, my goals, everything set up for the year. I kind of overplan things nearly, so I have my daily schedule done out and everything ready to go. I'm really, really looking forward to being my own boss, but of course I need to stay disciplined. Really looking forward to being able to invest more time into myself. Stuff that in Ireland I think, oh no, I'm working so hard, I need to relax. But now I'll actually have time to spend time on myself, to better myself as a person, to go into the gym, to get shredded, fight Muay Thai. I want to do all these things, start eating better, and this opportunity it will be given to me through moving to Thailand and through Ecom. So yeah, we're really thankful for everything, for the opportunity, and of course, yeah, we put in the hard work. But you gave us, yourself and Lauren gave us all the tools that we needed to succeed.
Unreal, man. What would you say, like, as well? What are you looking forward to most of getting out the job, and what's the fucking cherry on top for you to get out the job? Like, what are you looking forward to most?
Yeah. Well, the main goal when we started this was to be able to travel. We live to travel. We just constantly, we were doing our 9 to 5 just to travel a weekend a month or a week here and there. So now to be able to actually do that full time and just travel where we want, when we want. Like, we have we want to travel the whole world, and the opportunity now will be available to us because of Ecom, because of this remote work.
It's class. That's class, man. Love it. So what's the goals anyway over the next couple of months? The revenue goals, the profit goals. Where are we going? Like, where are we scaling to?
Yeah, this year is going to be huge. So this is going to be my first full year doing Ecom. So definitely have the goals are set very high. Every month I want to increase my profit by 1K a month. I'm going to be absolutely banging out stores, just putting in the graft. And I suppose the very end of the year, the big goal is be able to be in a position to bless my family, bring my family out to Thailand, show them why we fell in love with Thailand. And yeah, we'd love to be able to give our family opportunities like that. So hopefully now we put in the work, and it's going to work out.
For sure. I'm buzzing to see it, man. How did you find the support? Like, how did you find the one-on-one? Because there's a lot of people who come out to me and they're trying to do this themselves. And how did you find the one-on-one? Did you think it was crucial?
Yeah, 100%. To me, I seen the lower package. I seen without the one-on-one support, but for me personally, it's a no-brainer to take the one-on-one support. You need that accountability as well. You know, it keeps you driving. Even if you think you're quite strong-minded or whatever, like knowing that, okay, I've got a call at the end of the week, and you know, and just having that structure and you to be able to guide us in the right direction. Like, look, people probably can do this by themselves, but will they? Probably not. And will they succeed? Maybe not. But with the one-on-one, it's you're gonna succeed. No matter what, any questions I had were always answered. Whether it was me reaching out on WhatsApp, whether it was on the one-on-one calls, it was always you're there to answer the questions. When stores dropped, you were there to make us bounce back. So, and then when we win, you're there to support us as well, tell us how we're doing. So yeah, it's been really good. I would highly recommend the support, to be honest. It was a no-brainer for me.
For sure, man, for sure. That's good to hear, man. Honestly, so the goal is to hit 5k profit a month by April anyway. Do you think you can do it?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely have to put in a bit of work now. There's a lot of competition in the group at the moment, so yeah, it's good though. There's a lot of individuals that really want to achieve, so we'll see. We definitely have my eyes set on it. Need to off the back of my last win, I need to keep the throne. So yeah, look,
it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. I want like people to be neck and neck. So it's class, man. So yeah, bro. Other than that, I think that's all really. You've absolutely smashed it. Like you've both done, you and Kaylin, like have done an unreal job, and you've been like one of the best pair in the whole group in terms of like support, in terms of like helping other people when we're like even if we're 5 minutes late of answering the question. So like it's been amazing, and it's obviously been a pleasure working with you guys, because there's no issue. There's no like you know what you have to do and you just do it, you know, and you know the roadmap, you know the planning, you know how to plan. So yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I know everyone in the group and yourselves especially are going to absolutely do crazy things this year.
This is it now. No more 9 to 5. I can never see myself going back to that, to be quite honest.
There you have it. Another client who's done absolutely brilliant in the last couple of months. This is completely new to him. He's never done this before in his life. You know what I mean? He never even probably understood what dropshipping or ecom was. And now he's leaving his job a couple of months in. Fair play to Conor, fair play to his missus Kaylin. They put in some work, and now they're getting to reap the benefits. They made a plan, they stuck to it, and that's it. That is literally as simple as it is.